I got a theory. Is the word Akata a mystery? Do we really know the history? I'm Nigerian, born in America. So this is 5 minutes with an Akata? Woye, my people, black people, good people, all peoples. You are now in season 3. And now that we're in season 3, I had to switch things up a little bit. Thank you for rocking with me this long. Like I always say, I am so appreciative if you've been rocking with me since day 1, or if you're new here, welcome. I am so glad you decided to stop by my podcast, take 5 minutes out of your day, and just listen to something that I find interesting. And hey, you might find it interesting as well. So this season, we are primarily speaking with those who derive from other African countries outside of Nigeria. And today, I speak with Mickey. We only got 5 minutes. Oh yeah, let's get into this. Thank you so much, Mickey, for joining me for 5 minutes with an Akata ?
Thank you for inviting me, Iyore.
Have you heard of the word Akata? And if you have, what does it mean?
I have heard of the word Akata. And then, to me, the meaning of Akata is someone who, dresses in a yo-yo style. By yo-yo style, I mean someone, that puts on a cap facing backwards, with a chain and some big necklace, with big boots and, boots like Timberland and, those kind of stuff, dressed in a baggy jeans, that kind of thing. That's what comes to mind at first when I heard of the word Akata. But then I think it evolved with time, as I say it here in the States, basically.
So interesting. So how did you hear it once you got here in America?
Okay, so interestingly, some Ghanaians here in America actually made me know that, like, through conversations, when they use the word Akata, I think their context was a little bit different from what I was expecting. So I went on further and I asked them, what do they mean by that? And I think the response that they gave me was that Akata is more like, an African American, and it's kind of a term that is used to distinguish between Africans that have migrated from the motherland to the United States, and then those that are actually African Americans. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it's more like a term used to differentiate between people who are of African American descent, as opposed to people that are actually Africans that have migrated to the United States.
So as we're currently having this conversation, for context, where exactly are you right now?
So yeah, currently I'm in Ghana and in Kumasi specifically, that is in the Ashanti region. So that is where I'm having this conversation from. Yeah.
Is this word a part of, and can you explain what tribe you're from? So like, is this word a part of the tribe you're from? Is this word from Ghanaians that you know of, or?
Okay, so I am an Ashanti. So yeah, I'm from the Ashanti region of Ghana. And basically, I think if I remember correctly, I can say the term was actually coined from watching videos of, hip hop stars and the way they dress, so I think, to me, I feel that kind of term was coined from how the hip hop artists actually dress. And as I said earlier, that was how I thought Akata is. The meaning of Akata to me refers to that kind of dressing and those that dress wildly in that fashion, as I mentioned earlier. So all I can say is that I know it depicts that kind of lifestyle, but then as to the actual origin and how it came about, I have no idea, basically. But then that is the depiction in Ghana if you use the word Akata.
Very interesting. Wow. I love that. I've been talking about this for years and I still get stumped with a new definition. Although they all typically are similar. It's so interesting that there's always a new one. Maybe you know the true definition of Akata. If so, let me know. If you like this episode, subscribe, rate, share, and help spread the hope of unity. I leave you with love, joy, faith, hope. Peace.